Okay, welcome back everyone for another episode of Master of Command. We're going to be picking up where we left off in the last episode. We're going to be fighting this encamped army. We'll see how it goes. I kind of want to go with the experience option, just so that we can lay some more experience down on our guys. But if we take like a ton of manpower, if we take a ton of losses, then we might have to go for the manpower. We'll just see what happens. I think after that, so the HQ's over here. I think we're gonna try to maybe run up here if possible. I don't know if there's like another patrol over here, but that would be cool if we could fight another patrol before the HQ battle. Just because I like getting I like getting more experience, I like getting more loot, more money. All of that is good. So I always try to take as many battles as possible. If it seems like we're not going to be able to make it up into this section, then we'll probably like raid this town, or maybe this one. I don't know. We'll see. It kind of depends on where we're at. As you guys remember, or maybe not, in the last episode we lost our renowned grenadier unit. The I don't really know how to say it. I don't know if it's like Devins or Devin, because I don't know if the word is supposed to be like French or German or what it is, but we lost our renowned unit. So we've got our cuirassiers here instead, and we're just going to try to get a good win here, and see what happens. Let's see what the enemy army looks like. Royal Scots Fusiliers, Irish Grenadiers. So these two are going to be really good in melee. Need to keep an eye out for them. Tatars are strong. Chevaux Légers, I'm not super worried about. They really don't have that much artillery. They've got a couple of chasseurs, some fusiliers. Okay, let's go ahead and get into battle. All right, guys, we're set up and ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're positioning our line, trying to maximize our cover here. So we've got it coming here along this hedge line, and then it's going to curve around here, and we're going to make use of this hill. Let's actually move the artillery back just a little bit so that we can have some more space over here. And the reason for that is they're really weak on this side. They've got Christ Musketeers, they've got a bunch of Royal Recruits, French Fusiliers. Everything on this side, very weak. And then over here, they've got their Royal Scots, their Irish Grenadiers, their Veteran Fusiliers. This is like the stronger side of their line. And so we want them to take a longer time for those guys to come over. And in the meantime, we're going to be smashing the weak side of their line. Okay, these guys were running. I was like, how did they get here so fast? But it is because they were running. Go ahead and get them into a line. These guys don't really have much cover here. But that is because I'm going to end up destroying this part of the line. Maybe I'll just act like this side of the line is going to survive for now, and then I'll move them up later. But for now, we are going to come over here and start demolishing these guys. We went with the Veteran Dragoons, of course, just because I feel like I haven't been all that impressed by our cuirassiers. Like, they've got good stats, right? Like, look at the melee, that's insane. But they don't do very well keeping up with the rest of our cavalry, which is much lighter than them. So I think if I'm going to be like more defensive, then if I'm going to be defensive, like heavy cavalry, like cuirassiers is going to be the move. But I think if I want something that can try to keep up with our light cavalry, then I think the hussars not the hussars, the dragoons are what I should be using over the cuirassiers. The horse grenadiers would be really good, but I just hate the idea of having only 500 men in those units. That just seems kind of awful to me. Let's go ahead and start moving up. We're gonna see if we can turn them. Also, I want you guys with your buckshot. Sorry, I didn't tell you to do that earlier. Okay, so they are turning a little bit. Okay, now they're not. Let's just go ahead and get in there. Charge in. Where are our grenadiers? Here they are. Nice. Okay, those guys will break. And then let's just charge in. Okay, I'm gonna wait for them to break and then we'll pull back. Here we go. Okay, you guys move forward. What's their artillery up to? What are all of their units up to, I should be saying? Their royal recruits are just not paying attention to us, which is fine. We'll just go ahead and charge into them once we get across the river. Actually, we'll charge into them now since they're forming up to shoot us. And let's try to go after that artillery where they can do a lot of damage. How you guys doing? Keep coming up. Yeah, wipe them out. Okay, those chevaux légers have taken an interest in us, so let's come back a little bit. We do have... Okay, nice. And the cuirassiers charged them down. Or did something, I don't know. Something happened. They took a lot of losses because I wasn't paying attention. Let's make sure that those guys are not coming back. Let's charge in over here. Let's get all of you guys focusing them down. Okay. Let's bring all of our cavalry, try to get them on this road. Yeah, you guys come back. Good job, cuirassiers. Okay, let's get you formed up. Let's get you over here. Let's get you forming up over here. Okay, and the reason I just let my cavalry stand there is because they were bracing, and so I figured they would take less damage bracing than they would trying to countercharge. Okay, let's keep a close eye on what's going on over here, because these are the more dangerous units. Let's get our grenadiers coming down over here. You guys can come up and just act like another grenadier unit. Actually, yeah, hit them. Okay, good. We're doing pretty well here. You guys come back. You guys charge in. You guys get ready. General, come over here. Try to get on the flank a little bit, and then charge in. And you guys form up and help charge in. Charge in, charge in. Fusiliers did pretty well. Good job, not dying. That's doing pretty well in my book, is just not dying. And let's charge them before they try to hit our artillery. You guys can all hold fire. You guys can get some last kills, I guess. And that should finish this battle off. Good job, Hungarians. Boom. Victory. Nice, got a fair bit of money there. Oh, got some really good beers, got some really good shepherd's axes. So this was actually a really good drop for us. Got a lot of really good loot. Manpower losses are manageable. So I kind of want to go for the extra veterancy. And the food means that we'll be able to force march around and not worry about running out of food. Take less morale damage, that does sound kind of good. Veterancy gain more veterancy. Sorry, did I say veterancy gain more veterancy? Infantry gain more veterancy. This could be good because we really need to make sure our grenadiers get upgraded. The hussars I think will get upgraded because I mean, I'm just using them a lot, and I think that they will get there eventually. Or do I want to reroll because because none of these are like saying they're amazing? Let's do a reroll. Flying camp is good. We can do flying camp and move around even faster before the HQ spawns. I'm okay with that. Nice. So this Hussar unit is ready to upgrade, but I'm going to hold off because at 7 veterancy, he's doing more for us. He's doing more for us at 7 veterancy than he is as a veteran Hussar. But we will get him upgraded in Act 3 for sure. Let's see, things that we can sell. Definitely, for sure. Probably the coffee too. Like I don't really see myself giving anyone coffee at this point. You can take better spirit rations. You can take much better beer, as can... Oh, I thought you had beer. I guess not. None of these guys have beer, which I find surprising. All of them can upgrade, which is cool. We'll do that in Act 3. So, kind of makes me... I'm kind of okay now that I didn't take that infantry veterancy, because I thought they were actually all further away from becoming veteran grenadiers. I have another excellent beer here. I can turn you into Cossack Cavalry. Yeah, I like managing another cavalry unit more than I like managing light infantry. So we'll give you beer. You can keep those items that help you gain veterancy. Let's give you a Hussar Saber. Give you the stamina and move speed. And I can have you chasing down routing units. Let's give you the... Let's give you the heavy saddle just in case you do get into melee for some reason. I forgot that you have buckshot. That's interesting. Give you that, give you that. Could probably give these guys a shepherd's axe. Just so that they're dug in a little better. Actually, here, let's give you one, and let's give you one. Now I have a bunch of spontoons, which I don't really have anyone to put them on at the moment. So maybe I'll sell off 2 of them, because we'll get 2 more units here in the near future. If they're infantry, I can throw the spontoon on them, but otherwise I can just sell them. Okay, I'm gonna sell that. I don't care about having more cover effectiveness. We can sell the herbs. Could probably sell the cheese. I feel like in most cases I'd rather have something else versus cheese. Can anyone use a greatcoat? Yeah, I mean, you could use a greatcoat if I want to open another slot for you, but I don't think I want to at the moment. Okay, I think that's enough inventory management for now, so let's go ahead and go sell this. Okay, let's go ahead and get into force march. Let's come over here. Man, we are really moving. I love that. Let's come over here. Let's see if we can sell anything off. Definitely sell all of that. There's nothing... I mean, the good Hungarian horses could be worth it. Let's see what we have here in terms of units. Ooh, could buy a veteran hussar. Could buy a veteran hussar. Yeah, let's try to buy this veteran hussar unless there's something amazing here. This is actually pretty decent. This is fairly decent as well. But I think we can yeah, we'll have plenty of money. Okay. And then let's buy you. Okay, he wound up in the artillery brigade. That's no good. Come over here. We'll give you that. I mean, in all honesty, I should take from him and give to him. So let's go good horse, skull cap, spirit rations, probably riding boots. And a great coat for now. And then you can have that horse, basic spirit rations, and normal skull cap. It kind of feels bad for you, but oh well. Get our inventory sorted a little bit again. Let's sell off that picture if we can. Or canteen, that's pretty good. The cylindrical ramrod also isn't bad. But, I mean, just look at that stamina and move speed. Massive. Absolutely massive. The blanket is also pretty good. Let's see if there's anything I'm willing to sell here. Probably the land pattern. And the other land pattern. And I only need one spontoon now because I only have one open unit slot. And let's sell the good cheese. Oh. Okay, I mean the good cheese is better than the good haversack, but if I give someone cheese, then they can't take another ration, whereas I mean nothing is competing with the haversack slot. Okay, I'm happy with this for now. Let's give you the excellent canteen. Who's our slowest guy? It is the veteran dragoons. They are pretty slow. These guys are also fairly slow. Maybe I do that for them. Okay. Then I think we're done here. I would like to buy some manpower. Maybe I can find one more thing to sell off and then buy up a little bit of manpower. Could sell the Hanoverian horse. I don't know if we'll be getting a... I could see a world where that's useful, actually. If we were to find, like, we were to get, like, a Dragoon renowned unit. I don't even know what our renowned units are, but if there is a world where there's a... Dragoon, then we could use that. But we'll sell those riding boots, take one thing of manpower, and then let's keep on horse marching our way up here. See if we can find a patrol. We actually had more time than I thought we did. I thought the HQ was going to spawn much sooner. But yeah, it's looking like no patrol. Let's come do this outpost real quick. Ah ha ha! Ah, so there was a patrol lurking over here. Okay, I feel validated. Okay, so they have two basically shooting units. This is also interesting getting to compare the Bavarian veteran musketeers to the Swiss veteran musketeers. So with the Bavarians, you've got a lot lower morale. Lower morale, fewer men. Reload is better, accuracy is the same, stamina is better, and movement speed is better, and melee is better. So these are like higher quality troops, but they have lower morale. Interesting. Very, very cool comparison there. Okay, let's go ahead and get into battle. We'll be right back. Okay, we're loaded in and deploying. So let's actually just set that to 1 or like 2x speed. I don't know. We'll set it to fast forward, not super fast forward, while I'm explaining things. So we're setting up the line here along cover. We're going to have 1 unit over here in the woods. Let's actually spread them out just a little bit more. Of course, we've got 1 grenadier unit in reserve along with our cuirassiers. And all of our cavalry is moving up over here because these Swiss Fusiliers are very accurate. These ones aren't. This one's pretty good. But these veteran, wow, 88 accuracy. These guys are insane. But their melee, not so great. So we're gonna run through this side of the line and then let them take their time getting into position. So let's go ahead and start maneuvering the cavalry around. Hopefully make these guys turn, and then we'll charge in from the side here. Of course, we've got our grenadiers moving up to help out. And yeah, I'd say we're pretty happy with that. Let's see what the range is looking like. Not even close to us yet. So let's go ahead and start moving in a little bit closer. Let's get our Cossack cavalry over here and this veteran hussar unit. I'll have these guys stay back just for now. Let's stay out of their gun range. Okay. Let's pull the trigger here. Charge in. Grenadiers are kind of getting messed up by their artillery. We'll deal with them in a minute. Let's get charged in here. You guys can pull back. Let's get Cossacks and veteran hussars around. Let's help knock them out. They're advancing towards the grenadiers. They're not ready for this. You can hunt them down. Let's take out all this artillery. You guys can pull out. Let's let the Cossacks run them down. You guys can hold your fire. Don't need you guys shooting. Okay, let's start working over these veteran Fusiliers. You guys can just recover some stamina. You used a lot with those charges. Put you along the road. Okay, let's charge in here. Okay, veteran guys got kind of lit up there because these guys turned around. I need to remember that they can about face pretty quickly, but it's harder for them to like turn their line. Good job, guys. Okay, charge in. You guys can just keep moving this way. Everyone, come on down. Okay, pull back. These guys are gonna rout pretty soon. Nice. Okay, Cossacks, go after them. Artillery, let's work on these guys. Let's run you. You've got plenty of stamina. You actually move pretty quickly too. With the, I guess with the farrier and all of this, you actually run really fast. Actually, keep doing that. Actually, you don't run in. You guys hold your fire. I want these guys to run in and get experience. Okay. This time around, do I want the veterancy? I feel like veterancy kind of means less because they're getting so... the numbers are just getting so high. I mean, I guess it'd be good for the Cossacks and for our veteran hussars. Why don't we just do the money for now and then try to get some like last really good quality items at this city. Wow, the Cossacks just got 4 levels of veterancy from that battle. I mean, it's helping that they've got this and this. Man, that is insane. Yeah, we could go for extra melee, sure. Okay, what did we get? This we can sell. I'm kind of inclined to sell this. Oh, we could get some better cannons. I know our artillery has been needing upgrades. Okay, we've got horses on everybody. We probably don't need the Holsteiner horse. And I like the Hanoverian horse more than the Holsteiner in terms of stats. That's a good limber chest. Got a good one on you. Here, let's switch that out and we can sell this. A good Jönköping, which is better in just about every way. So let's do that. We can sell all the Tula. Let's sell this. The Bible wouldn't be bad on one of our guys here. Probably on you, because you really need the morale. Just buy up a little bit of manpower here. Oh, things don't sell well here. Okay. Let's come check out this outpost just real quick, and then we'll come back here. We won't sell anything, but we will buy things. Okay. We'll just take the free reservists, because we can't delay the HQ that's already coming. Okay, we've got some fairly decent artillery in here. We would only be able to buy one of them. We could buy better cavalry equipment. Could get a better fire officer, theoretically. He is pretty good as an infantry officer. So Spartan would be somewhat wasted, but it would also be really cool to have volley fire. I'll have to think about that one. What are the other things that we could buy? Oh, nice. This would be really good on our grenadiers. There's some really good items in here, but I'm probably just better off buying the items than I am buying an officer. Because yeah, I could get some good carbines on some of our cavalry that don't have carbines. I don't think I'm gonna buy any units. Just wanted to take a peek. Could get like a cavalry lance. Yeah, because we're short 3 carbines. So I could just buy some carbines, and those are free stats. Those are free stats on the guys. Let's go with that. Those are pretty good melee stats. Those are pretty good. Helps a little bit. I'd probably just rather buy this. Yeah, it's not as good at shooting, but the melee stats are comparable, so I think we'll just do that. And then I'll buy this excellent Jönköping. And let's put it on our other aggressive grenadier. And let's get you... Actually, let's give you the, yeah, there we go. Then you can have that. I'll give you that, and then you can have this. So I think, who does that leave without a gun? Anybody? Okay, so everyone's got a carbine. At least. I think I did see a good greatcoat. These basket hilt hangers are pretty good too, if I want to grab them for our grenadiers. This greatcoat I can save for the Cossacks. So I could buy the 2 basket hilt hanger swords and then start raiding the town. And we would generate enough money to open up slots for them. Oh, 2 good breastplates. Feels kind of bad passing up on those. Let's take another manpower. And then let's raid the town down. I know we're still... our cannons are still lacking, but the cannons aren't... I don't think the cannons are doing as much for us as like the cavalry or our grenadiers. I could be wrong, but those are just my thoughts. Okay, so then let's raid this until the HQ comes over. Generate some money, generate some ammunition, sure. Okay. So now, can I get over to this small town and raid for a day before where the HQ gets to us? I'm not so certain. They do have excellent toe worms. They do have excellent spirit rations. Let's get the basket hilt hangers on you guys. Now I feel a little silly because apparently they had the infantry hangers and I didn't notice. Happens a lot, but we could give you... No, you already have that too? Jeez, you have everything. Give you a blanket. Unless I want to give you like good beer or excellent spirit rations. You could use tobacco. Here, let's upgrade a slot for you. Give you that. I do have a bunch of stuff I can sell, so I might as well just sell it and buy up, like, good stuff. Take that. Give me all of that, actually. I know someone's gotta have basic beer. Nobody. Here, take the beer instead. Here, take the tea. These excellent spirit rations can go on you. You You can have the good one. I need to give you better tea eventually, or switch you out for something else. That. I didn't realize you have a bad bayonet. We need to get that sorted. Give you an infantry hanger sword. Okay. With that, I think we've pretty much done all the optimization that we can for now, unless I want to sell some things. But I don't know that there's like a whole lot worth buying. Like the toe worm is decent, but other than that, I mean, there's not a whole lot to get in this town. So let's go ahead and do one thing of manpower. Maybe get in a day of raiding. Nope. Okay. Then let's fight. Gendarmerie is dangerous. French Dragoons, a little less so. Okay. Then let's go ahead and pause here and load into battle. Okay, we're deployed and ready to go. Just going to be playing on normal speed while I explain things. I feel like last time I was kind of rushing through things. We're setting up our line here along this cover and then bringing it around this way. You'll notice I only have 3 infantry on the line. Our 4th line infantry unit, I'm not even going to bother putting him into the line because I think we're going to smash through over here pretty quickly. This side of their line is actually fairly strong. They've got their veteran musketeers over here, Bavarian musketeers, 2 Saxon grenadier units, veteran musketeers. So I would say that this is like the stronger side of their line, but the defensive position here was much stronger than over here. I think I would have preferred to run through this side of the line, but the cover was all over here, so I opted to just set up over here on this side. In any case, we're going to try to smash through over here, take out their really good units with our cavalry horde. Looks like their artillery is already opening up, which is kind of less than ideal. They are doing a number on our cavalry, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and move like all of the cavalry back and hopefully out of artillery range. I wonder if we're finally at the point where the AI is prioritizing my cavalry over like the line that I create. If so, we might be in trouble. Good job. Keep bringing guys up over here. Amazing that the artillery is managing to, like, only hit my cavalry. That's frustrating. Okay. Let's start. We need to take out that artillery. What's bad though is they've got these gendarmerie over here. Okay, this is going actually pretty poorly because of their artillery. Oh, and they weren't on melee stance. Oh my gosh, this is turning out to be terrible. May have overplayed my hand this time. May have overplayed my hand this time, guys. This might be really difficult to recover from. Okay, go ahead and charge in here. Okay, we just need to give these guys some old steel to chew on. Okay, charge in. And then last, charge into them. Why did everyone stop right here? Okay. You guys hold fire. And let's charge in with the cuirassiers. Okay. So that was a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Mostly because of their artillery. The artillery just chewed up our cavalry. Really hoping we didn't lose any units. Or else this is... Okay, it looks like they took the most damage. Hopefully that's not enough to kill them off. Let's go with the replenishment, because we did lose a lot of guys. Okay, so we lost our really good cavalry officer, which is a bummer, but all things considered, that could have gone a lot worse, so we'll take it. I'm not happy that we lost him, but we'll take it. Let's get in all of our upgrades. Yes, you guys need to be veteran hussars. Okay, and then you guys... I think we're gonna hold out for Dawn Cossacks. Okay, let's sort out the things that we're definitely gonna sell off. Give you that good tobacco. I'm bummed about losing that guy. It's fine though, it's fine though. Could have been worse. It could have been worse. I just need to keep telling myself that. It could have been worse. I also think we're not going to use your cannon. Dang it. Alright, what can I give you instead of your canister? Because we never ever use canister. Could give you the full gators. Could give you the haversack. Maybe I'll do that. Because I'd rather put these gators on, like, them, for instance. Okay, well, we'll figure that out later. Let's, oh, golden horseshoe. Let's definitely sell that off. You don't have a gun tool. So I'll just give you that, unless we find like a good toe worm or something. Honestly, you probably don't need this. Like, just take the canteen, the large canteen. And I gave you basic canteen, but take a good one. There. Okay, and then we need to find a really good melee officer for our guys, because he was giving some massive bonuses, and that is such a bummer that we lost him. I actually might do that. So this is still like our elite brigade, and these guys are kind of like the leftovers, unfortunately. Alright, enough housekeeping. Let's go into Act 3. Do I need to hire an officer? Yes. Is the officer veterancy gain helpful? Yes. Is it going to make a big difference, though? I'm doubtful. Let's reroll. Let's reroll. I like the melee and I like the prisoner conscription. I think we go with offensive spirit, though, since we are so melee oriented. This means that we'll have to keep buying manpower every now and then, but if I were to take it, we would like never have to buy manpower, because we would just take prisoner conscription after like 2 patrol battles and we'd have manpower forever. But I really want to be stronger in our battles. I feel like we're already pretty good on the campaign map, so we'll take offensive spirit. And then I don't need that. I don't need light infantry. This is good, but capturing forts sucks. Let's do a reroll. We've got plenty of money. Okay, so we could get another dragoon unit. These guys are really fast. They would be able to keep up with our other cavalry. If we go for the cuirassiers, I would... I mean, actually, they're pretty fast, too. 75? I'm wondering if this is their running speed. Because base 90, like, walking speed seems like a lot. And base 75 sounds like a lot for cuirassiers. Okay, here's the question. Do I want more cavalry going out on the attack? Or do I want another unit that can, like, sit back and help? The other thing is, if I go this route, I'm fighting the HRE. They have the really good artillery. That's gonna mess us up a little bit. And then campaign visibility or casualty restoration. Sorry guys, I'm being really indecisive here. I think at these higher levels, especially if there's a lot of artillery, we're going to need them to come at us a little bit harder. So maybe I go with the cuirassiers, and then we have like 2 defensive cavalry, and we go from there. Yeah, let's go with this one. I know I was ragging on the cuirassiers, so it feels kind of bad saying I want the cuirassiers as my last renowned unit, but considering how that artillery was just chewing up our cavalry when we were really aggressive, I think maybe we play a little bit more defensively. We let them come at us, let their artillery start shooting at our infantry, I guess. Also, that doesn't feel great, but I mean, the infantry is not doing as much for us as our cavalry is, so... Also, maybe now that we have another... Well, okay, I'm counting my chickens before they hatch. We don't have that cuirassier unit yet, but once we do, maybe I use that cuirassier more aggressively. Not the cuirassier, this grenadier unit more aggressively. So I have like 3 offensive grenadier units, 2 defensive cuirassiers. Okay, I think that is probably what I'll do. I'm going to temporarily move our hussars over here. Actually, probably permanently move them over here, just so that they're getting like the accuracy, the range, the combat effectiveness. And then I usually don't do the supply cache, but I think because we have mounted marauders, we have a special option here. Also, in the future, I need to look into the light cavalry regiment if I'm ever like really hurting. But let's go with this option and take like a bunch of free stuff. And with that, we will end the episode. I think we've gone on slightly longer than an hour, but this was action-packed. We came out of that last battle with some pretty decent losses. The biggest loss being our really good cavalry officer. Here's a question. What if... What if we did this? Because he's got stats that are really good for our cavalry, like, and I think our cavalry get into more scrapes than do our, I mean, they're mostly melee, though. These are mostly melee traits, whereas I would rather have more charge. We can go ahead and leave it as it is, but that is something to consider in the future. We want to do that. Okay, with that, guys, we really are done. Thanks everyone for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.